It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Boundary Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Full Nelson IPA coming in at 6.2% ABV. From Ireland. Just having a look at the address. Belfast. They're from Belfast, so Northern Ireland. It's a 440 milliliter can, available from topofthehops.co.uk. Check them out. Here we go. Nice little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. Look at that. That looks absolutely fantastic. We've got a 2-finger white head. Lovely, beautiful, hazy looking beer. Good levels of carbonation. Wonderful looking beer. Nice and hazy. Let's get the aroma. Ooh, and the hops are just, they're flying out at me. The hops really are. Juicy, tropical, pineapple. A certain dryness as well, like a dry orange peel type of spiciness going on. A tartness. Smells really good. I like Boundary. I've had a few of their beers. They're really tasty. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Well, let's hope this is anyway. Ooh. Ooh, that's really kind of almost funky flavours coming through on that. But very tropical. Juicy, lemon, orange peel, mango, loads of tropical fruit, mango and passion fruit bursting through. It's like punch bowl fruits, like putting your face in a bowl of punch, and or maybe putting a straw in some punch and sucking it all up. Really fruity kind of flavours coming through. Punch bowl fruits. But almost, yeah, there's almost like a funkiness to this. Almost like they've added maybe a touch of lactobacillus or something. It's almost got a touch of sourness to it. It hasn't by any means, but it's almost like it's kind of pushing in that direction. A whirlpool of Cascade is followed by a loving 16-gallon dry hop of Nelson Sauvin. I think that says gallons. Brewed and canned in Belfast, 6.2% ABV. Yeah, so loads of Cascade. Loads of Cascade. Big fan of Boundary Brewing Company, and this is their Full Nelson. You rock the beer back and forth, you can see the carbonation rising up the side of the glass. It's a beautiful hazy. It's a really lovely looking beer. And it's got a nice taste to it. The alcohol by volume, that 6.2%, is hidden really well. Hidden really well. You can see that it's, oh, have a look, it's a can conditioned beer as well. You can see the little bits of yeast there. The bottom of the glass. That's the second fermentation process. The brewer intentionally may add a slight bit of yeast into each can, and that will that yeast that enters the can will mop up any residual sugar that's left in the beer, and it'll gently carbonate the beer. A natural way of carbonating a beer, without all that forced carbonation. I'm not really a fan of forced carbonation. I think it gives a tinniness to the beer, an artificial mouthfeel and feeling. I much prefer a can or a bottle conditioned beer, cask conditioned beer, but all the pubs are shut. Let's rate this one. All the pubs are shut because of this pandemic, but I think we can see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. I think some of the pubs might be opening back up in the next 2 or 3 weeks, which, fingers crossed, would be amazing. I like it. That tartness I was talking about, that almost kind of on its way to being sour. Now I've poured the rest of the yeast into the can. I've got all of the can of beer out. It's more, I'm going to change my reflection and say it's more of an apricot and peach flavour rather than what I was kind of referring to as maybe a bit sour. And hit the nail on the head right at the end of the beer review there. I like it, I like it. It's a nice beer. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.